Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Resident Evil 4. Yes, I downloaded the Mercenaries. Definitely looking forward to this. I'm not going to be playing this right now because I still have a game to beat. Last time we were playing, last session, we lost internet connection at the end. I was just wandering around with Ashley, and then yeah, my internet just gave out for some reason. But I stopped immediately after that happened. I believe I went back. Well, we'll see right now. But I believe I went back to a previous save in case if anything had been missed. What I did do as a response to that is I took the time. Oh, you don't have to go in there, Ashley. I already did it. Yeah, I finished the shooting gallery. That last one, I got all the skulls and everything. It took a while, but I started to get the rhythm down. Okay, yeah, I didn't go up the lift. At least I don't think I did. Alright, awesome. Yeah, I went to her previous save and everything. So I can have that conversation again with her in case that we missed a lot of stuff. In case we missed that conversation in the lift, I don't know. I didn't get to review the end of the footage to see exactly what was missed out, but even then, it doesn't hurt to hear this conversation again. They made Ashley so much better in this. I know it's probably not the most popular opinion, but I didn't mind Ashley that much in the original. Like, yeah, she could get in the way at times in the whole rescue mission, but I think even for the original, they handled her character like pretty well. But in here, so much better.
You know, I was thinking,
Yes.
we work well together, don't we?
I guess so.
Right? Maybe someday I'll become an agent like you. What do you think? We could protect the US from any and all threats.
Is that right? Well, either way, first we have to make it out of here.
You're no fun.
So yeah, it was as soon as I reached here that internet went out. But I am excited to also bring up how we actually went against regenerators last time we played. We got to the island, we beat Salazar, almost like, almost feel like I'm referencing Shaun of the Dead whenever I do these kind of like recaps, like ending up by going to the Winchester and having a nice cold drink or something like that, or a nice cold pint. So, yeah, we finished the castle, we beat Salazar, screw Salazar. We went to the island to go chase after Ashley. We saved Ashley, fought some regenerators, and yeah, now we're here. She used the wrecking ball, and now we're in uncharted territory. Okay, I must stress the use of extreme caution when handling the amber deposits from underneath the castle. Work with the utmost respect and obedience. It is imperative that you do not disturb the holy body's slumber. Okay, is this the amber? Jeez. Oh, I was gonna say I hear it.
This must be what Luis was talking about.
I should heal, right? Maybe I can take a hit before that. Playing a risky game here. Pretty risky. Yeah, and then here's an objective here.
Okay,
Ah.
you're good.
Okay.
Come on.
Hey.
I don't even think I need yellow herbs anymore. I'm full on everything. But I'm still gonna mix it. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Okay, it's a bit. Let's go through this. Dearest Lord Sadler, I am overjoyed to report wonderful news. Production of the superior species of Las Plagas is officially underway. If all goes accordingly, rest assured that we will reach our ultimate goal. The Plaga is a truly magnificent organism. It has the capacity to live in any vertebrate, be it human, dog, or even crow. There is no other parasite like it on Earth. The superior species is practically impressive. Particularly impressive, as it can assimilate with a host without causing any damage to the brain. No one can oppose the strength of your dominance, my lord. On the contrary, who would resist once they experience the utter joy of that accompanies the absence of free will? I am living proof how ignorant I once was. Okay. In a few days, I will have finished administrating the Plaga to all the high-ranking researchers, and then they too shall know. And when your plan is complete, the whole world shall know. Okay. Annabelle Garcia Escudero, head researcher. Yeah, so... Why are you just sitting on the corner here?
Spread out. Stick close.
No prob.
I was gonna say, I'm excited to go through Mercenaries once all is said and done here. Oh, something is gonna go down here. And look at all this that we still have to go through. Yeah, I'm excited to go through Mercenaries once I am done here. Obviously, we just need to get through this. But one of the things I wanted to mention was that I kind of took some time. Like, I know it's been a while since I've done or played the last session, but I was hoping to get through this chapter the last session and then only have the last 2 chapters, I believe. This is 16 in total. Oh, that was adorable. But yeah, I was hoping to get through like the last 2 chapters in this session, but because of the internet issue and all that, I'm planning to do everything like here. Like I feel like we can finish this here and now. So yeah, let's just get to it. Oh, that's right.
Prostrate yourself. This is our holy body. Our divine providence ensue. Such profound blessing for all. Lost blood. Welcome,
Yeah.
my children.
Ugh.
I am Osman Sattler, the speaker for our Lord.
Tell someone who gives a shit.
I love this, Leon.
Why do you deny grace? Now, abandon your body. Obey. Obey the voice of our Lord.
So during here, no bulldozer?
No.
Oh. Oh.
Stop. No.
Sweet child, do not resist.
Resist, Ashley, resist! Ooh! Oh. Perfect.
Pray forgive these wicked sinners. My faithful disciples shall deliver to you your penance. Now, child, you need not be afraid. Submit your body and release yourself from fear.
Find it so funny that they just decided to not kill us. I guess like they really wanted Leon to turn over, but obviously we don't let that slide. We caused such an issue. But he could have literally like captured us, taken the weapons or anything, but no, he just left us. That's something I still still don't understand.
Sattler, you bastard.
Even from like the original. But yeah, Sadler, what the hell? Oh, we got peeps. We got people over here. Mm. Okay. So it seems like this is yeah, this is the way we have to go. It's probably gonna loop us all the way around here. What is this? Oh, power control. Alright, never mind. Let's go through it. Oh, I hear it. Oh, I was gonna say, I probably shouldn't have ran in here like that. Come on. I don't want to waste the bullet. There you go. We've been getting all of them, I realized. I realized it's, oh, I realized it's been one per chapter. So I've been liking that. That we've just been finding all the, bobbleheads. Usually I wouldn't be able to find them like this. I'm really not using any guides or anything of the sort. We're just paying, like, we're just paying attention, really. Alright, per your request, redevelopment of the island is well underway. Weapons and other defensive equipment have been set up to guard against any outside intruders. By the time we are finished, the island will be a giant fortress. Oh, fuck, Krauser. These defenses won't hold up long term, but they should last until we carry out our plan. And once accomplished, we'll be that much closer to our ultimate goal of world domination. None will be able to resist our power. Alright, Virgil. Oh, you got... Oh, let me, yeah, let me change that up real quick. So what can I do against you? I mean, what I can do is this. You live from that?
Alright.
Get out of here. There you go. You have to die from that. Not only did you get shot with a sniper, but yeah, you're lit on fire. Oh, hello. Come up, come up. Come do it. You're so silly. Is that all? Yeah. Music's dying down. That's how you know. What should I put my stuff into? I wish there was a way to just make it cheaper to craft ammo. Maybe that's one of the figurines or the charms, but I don't know. I could do rifle ammo and then eventually more handgun. Yeesh. Because rifle ammo is pretty important. I'm not gonna lie. Especially if we come across any regenerators. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, and we got a bonus. Let's go. I know I probably should have done shotgun as well, but I don't know. I like I like relying on the submachine gun right now. Oh, and I got more rifle ammo? Okay. Maybe I could have put in this. Maybe I should have looted this area first. It's okay. And we got some machine. Okay, we're getting pretty stacked. That's I can kind of tell we're coming across something right now. Especially with how these camps are. I think we're about to go see Mike right now. Is it around? Is it about that time? If so, I'm excited. Oh, okay. Oh, Operation Javier. Few people. Oh, I love this. This was Dark Side Chronicles, right? I noticed that they had mentioned it in the previous Krauser fight, the knife one. Well, the only other one, the only one we've gone through so far. All right. Operation Javier. Few people have heard the name, even within the highest ranks of the U.S. government. And little wonder too, the operation was not made public. It was conducted in secret and then buried. The reason being, it was too inhumane. It all started back in 2002 when a small unit of U.S. Special Forces was sent to infiltrate an area of South America. The mission was to eradicate the drug cartels. The whole operation took several years to prepare for, and only the most elite soldiers were selected to participate. I don't know if the mission was a failure or not, but I do know the fate of those elite soldiers once it was over. Apparently, the entire unit was wiped out, except for the commanding officer, Major Krauser, and not by the cartels, but by the U.S. Major. I wonder who that redaction is for, because I know Krauser was a major, so I don't know. It shouldn't have been difficult to extract a single-stranded unit. All it would have taken was a single helicopter, but for some reason the military didn't act. Rumors say that the decision was the outcome of a power struggle among the top brass. Others say it was a directive from the former president himself, but we may never know the truth since it was all covered up. But I'm sorry to know one thing: the U.S. government let those people die. Brave young people who dedicated their lives to protect their country. I want to expose this crime, not because it's my responsibility as a reporter, but because it's my duty as a fellow American. Oh, okay, okay. So yeah, that major had to have been Krauser then, because this is a journalist. I was gonna say like, wait, it's probably not that redaction probably wasn't for Krauser because he's probably the one writing this, but no, this is a reporter's, uh, like note or report or a journalist report, I guess you could say. This document concerns Operation Javier and was written by an American journalist named, huh, note 2. This article will never be published. Redaction has already been taken care of. Hmm. I wonder who the journalist was. I'm waiting. Ah. Wow. Back in the good old days. Not really. First day as an officer, it was not that good. Oh.
You've done well to make it this far, rookie. I've prepared a battle up ahead just for us soldiers. Watered by the blood of generations, hundreds
Oh, are
of
we doing this
years.
now?
It's the perfect place to put an end to what happened 2 years ago.
Oh man, okay, okay. I need to prepare for this. Oh, this is happening now. Oh, okay. I'm excited. Ashley Graham's abduction, phase 1. Depart from campus with the target. Escort the target as usual until the start of phase 2. There should be 3 others inside the vehicle, including Baker. Abel's unit will follow behind you in a separate vehicle. Continue to drive your normal route. Phase 2. Stop the vehicle under the pretense of engine trouble. Transfer the target to Abel's vehicle. Okay. Phase 3. Abel's unit will change course. Subdue and restrain the target. Place the target in a large container. Phase 4. Baker's unit will create a diversion. Henry's unit will infiltrate the investigations database and disable the network. Phase 5. Meet at point K9 and transfer the cargo onto the ship. Oh, okay. Alright. Oh, should I heal? I have 4 healing items. I'm probably gonna get more while I'm there. And yes, I definitely want this now. And I got a bonus. Okay, this game is telling me something. Still not enough, but okay. Okay, 4 heavy grenades. Good amount of health. Flash grenade. Four healing items. I definitely am gonna be needing knives, so it's good that I have a boot knife here. Oh, and you gave me more gunpowder. Oh, this look alive. This is it. Look alive. Talking to you. Oh. Okay. I was hoping you would fall and give me something, but I guess not. Oh, dude, this is crazy. Oh. Oh, yeah, this is it. Oh, this is it.
Of battle on you, mate.
I kind of want to, like, go use the bathroom or something real quick. I'm not gonna lie. I got good magnum ammo, too. Um, hmm. Any treasure I can combine? No. Alright. I should save up for shotgun shells if I can. I'm pretty good on
Welcome. Ooh,
on pistol
what are you
rounds.
buying?
Like gold bar, crystal ore. I'm not gonna sell these two because I don't know what
I'll
I may be
buy
getting.
almost anything. Thank you. Good luck to you, stranger.
Oh. Oh. Could I? Should I? Oh.
Anything else pleasant?
Do I have any requests pending? I have one request left. Oh, that's crazy. Alright,
Welcome.
alright. So when it's really important, this could help a lot.
Lack of skill, friend.
I hate when you say that to me. I think I should just get the knife, right? Let's do it.
That's about all I can do for this weapon. Although... No, never mind. Molding a weapon to suit your specific needs. Oh, it's a thing of beauty, isn't it? There's some things money can't buy.
So I don't know if I should get this immediately. I feel like I should. 'Cause I'm not gonna get the Matilda. I'm sorry. I don't think I'm gonna be getting it. I'll get it like eventually. But I love the Red 9 way too much. I think I'll save up for the exclusive upgrade ticket. Velvet Blue is not gonna give me enough. It's not gonna give me enough money to raise up to 60,000 to buy this exclusive.
That cash in your pocket
Ooh, so
or
what I could
your
do,
life.
hold on.
Don't
Okay. One small resource, one
get
large
yourself
resource.
welcome. Well,
4
then,
healing items.
What can I do you for?
Should I get more healing items? I may need it. I mean, I have low
Why
health.
not try your hand at a new gun, stranger?
I feel like I should get this
Might
just so I
save
can
your life.
use health and go in there full, you know?
Stocking
Yeah.
up while you can.
Ooh,
Wise
okay.
choice.
And I get one
I
of you and
don't
one of you.
always have this. Gotta come back anytime.
I wish I had like a bass or something. Now I have 5. I feel like I could take a hit. I feel like I could at least take a hit. If I can't take one hit, I'm gonna be so mad. Alright. Before we get into this, I have to use the bathroom. Give me a second. Alright. Let me get situated here. Take off my charger from my controller because it was almost dead earlier. Um, I took a swig of mead. I'm not sure if anyone knows what mead is. It's pretty much what it's like a Viking drink. Um, yeah, before battle, before this battle, I definitely felt like I should take that. It's a bottle called Odin Skull, and yeah, definitely to incite the feeling that we're about to get into it right now. Oh, this looks like almost exact. Alright, let's do this.
I've been waiting for you, rookie. Oh, worried about the girl, is that it? That's just like you. You always had poor judgment. But if you think I'm gonna let you out of here alive, you're even more naive than I thought. You can't save her. You can't save anyone.
Give it up, Krauser. Being a lackey for these maniacs won't bring your men back. And what the hell for? Revenge on the government? You think they would want that?
Revenge. You think I'm doing all this for revenge?
Isn't that what this is all about?
See, in that jungle, I had a revelation. The most important thing in this world is pure, unadulterated power.
Oh, the music is going.
Most have given me that.
You know you were always an asshole. But at least you had some kind of code. Some honor. Look at you now.
Enough reminiscing. Move out and draw fire, soldier!
Die, comrade! Oh, shit.
Better run, rookie!
Not like I have a choice.
Oh.
What's wrong? Show no mercy!
Woo!
First move! You're slow and so goddamn weak.
Oh, crap.
What was that? I don't remember teaching you
Oh.
like that.
Okay. I'm gonna heal just in case.
Did teach me never to match the enemy's pace.
Got a shot up before he left. I'm not sure how
You
well that's gonna
better
be.
hustle. Who knows what's become of the girl?
Shut up, Krauser. You gotta let me continue. You gotta let me do this. You gotta let me do this. Oh, perfect. Alright, green herbs. Did I miss anything? Alright. I'm so focused on this right now. Let me make sure. Oh, he actually waits around?
You remember the fight in the jungle? We barely made it out alive.
Go with your gut, don't think. That was the first thing you taught me.
I'm gonna be checking the map. I'm sorry, guys.
He's turned this place into one big trap. I can't fight him on his terms.
Sloppy!
Okay. Ooh, I see you.
Ready to die, rookie.
Oh! I was like, I heard him just land. I don't know where he was though. No, 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 move, 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 move! Okay. This is a bit rough, I will not lie. Half body armor. Got worked pretty hard. Got it. Yeah, got hurt pretty badly by his arrow.
I'm no stranger to covert tactics, remember?
How
Yeah.
could I forget? Shit.
Where are you? Could I just run up on that and just stab it, possibly?
I love a good Still alive, huh? You got lucky.
Be quiet. Okay, this part looks familiar. He should come here. Or at least soon. Oh, this is so cool, dude. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, I can't shoot it from here. Anything over here? Yes, there is. So how do I get in here then? Do I gotta drop down? Looks like I'm gonna have to drop down eventually. Alright, let's get through it. Oh!
I admit, you've done well to stay alive this long.
I'd be dead if I kept listening to people like you.
Reaper comes for cowards and the careless alike. Which are you?
I don't know. Guess I'll ask when I see you.
Dude, you
Well,
gotta
you've
shout.
really gone all out for me. You shouldn't have.
Anything to make the pretty boy feel special. You need to
Can I actually, like, make you back off? Oh!
love the girl.
Oh, I missed!
Last long moving like that.
Ah! Woo!
Like these arrows?
No, 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 no. Ah, crap, dude.
You passed with flying colors.
Wow! Okay, okay, can I go back now? Can I go back and loot? Will you let me do that? Will you let me? Oh my god! I feel like I should just shoot these, right? Pass with flying colors. I got wrecked, dude. My body armor's gone. The whole point of that was literally just to get rid of my body armor, wasn't it? Oh, 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 oh. You don't care. Woo! That was cool.
Making mistakes.
I'm not falling for your mind.
You can't beat me.
You're really doing this? It's not too late.
You and me are two sides of the same coin. I guess that means we'll never see eye to eye. Oh. Ha. Mediocre at best. You've made it all this way. You haven't learned a thing.
Oh,
I have to say.
wow, that sucked. That sucked. Oh, you did me dirty with that one, dude. I'm gonna take another one.
From you, I take that as a compliment.
You and I have chosen different paths.
Ow, I clicked
All
circle,
that's
but
left
okay.
Now is to settle this the old-fashioned.
I was thinking the same thing, Krauser. Let's finish this, Krauser.
Shut your mouth. You wouldn't want to die with it open.
Are we done
Oh?
here, Krauser?
Is this
I
it?
told you. Again. And again.
Witness my power! Oh, this is gonna be crazy.
To do what's necessary.
I don't know how hard this is gonna hit.
That's the difference between you and me.
But I'm definitely gonna use my magnum on you, bro. Ah. Okay. Okay, okay. I thought we were gonna do this right now, but no, we're not.
Time to finish your training.
Okay. How much is this gonna heal? Good amount. I'll use it.
Witness the power!
Oh, that's what it was.
You've lost it
Witness the
completely,
power!
Krauser.
Here I come!
So that's your true power? Oh, I'd ask for a refund.
Oh, they turned him. They made him terrifying. They made him terrifying. Did I miss anything up there? Oh, no, I actually didn't. Maybe? Maybe I did. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Good, 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 good. I know you're gonna come up. I know you're gonna come up. Do you have traps here? I clicked circle!
I can't wait to see you ride!
Okay. Let me use one of these, right? I feel like I can probably squeeze out another red up somewhere. And it seems like we're at the final. Yep! I knew it. Oh, and I got 2 red herbs, let's go! I swore I clicked circle, but it's fine. I'm gonna throw my grenade. Oh, this is it. This is it.
Oh, shit.
Training's not done. Last lesson starts right now.
Woo!
Nah. Time for the teacher to be taught.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, such confidence. Bring it, rookie! Come on! Are you ready, rookie? Yeah. I'm surprised you made it this far. Not bad. But I didn't expect anything less. After all, I know your potential better than anyone. It's a damn shame you can't see it.
Oh!
How long do you plan to fight in that primitive fight?
Until the mission's finished. You'd have said the same once.
You stop living
Oh
in
my
the
goodness. Okay.
Give up. My strength is without.
Oh!
Strength is everything. Weak can protect nothing.
The way you're going, there won't be anything left to protect. You'd have known that once.
That's where you're wrong. I didn't know a damn thing.
Ow!
You can't deny this power. That's strength.
Okay. Definitely need
Turn
a bit
into
more
a
of
freak
this.
like you. You gotta be out of your mind.
Always trying to get the last word. Come here. Beat that out of you.
What? Okay. Already on the last one.
Uncle Sam did one thing for me. Give him that. He said be you and not.
Let's go!
Do what we have to do.
Shoot him, Leon. Now when you have that has that blade as a whole arm. Oh man, that was cool. But goddamn, he hurts.
That's right. I trained well. Leon.
That you did. That you did.
That you did, Major.
Ha.
That you did.
I love that the trophy actually said you used to be a good guy. Oh, that's right. We get a knife. That happened in the original too. Oh, highly durable. Oh, so this is the knife. Wow. Just wow. And you gave me more Magnum ammo. That's great. Perfect. Is there anything else up here? I don't think so. What about down there? I don't even think I'm able to go back down there. If I miss anything down there, then that's it. At least there's no treasures or anything of the sort. That was an amazing boss fight. In terms of like Resident Evil boss fights, this one is one of the most iconic ones, and they nailed it. I just need to know how you're supposed to avoid those grabs. Running, I guess. Is this the end of the chapter? Yes, sir. Ah. When did I die this chapter? It was like last stream, I believe. Right? Because this was regenerators, and then we saved Ashley, and then from there it was, Oh, it wasn't that I died, Ashley got kidnapped. Because I tried running all the way back, that's what it was. So yeah, it was from that. Alright, 2 more chapters. We are finishing this tonight. Chapter 15. I need a merchant. I need a resupply. Who goes there? What a battle that was, man. Oh. Ah, I thought we were looking over here for a second. I was like, okay.
That's gotta be their sanctuary.
Yep. Yeah, look at Ashley.
Ashley.
Thanks for not shooting me, girl. She's
Their
loyal.
defenses are no joke.
They're a bunch of buffoons. We got them. Can I see Krause's body from up here? Probably. Or not. Yeah, because he's over there. I was gonna say, I love how, in terms of the protagonists, like, both Leon and Chris went against, like, I guess, opposites? In terms of, like, mutations and whatnot.
Something's bound to catch your eye.
Because Krauser is a beefy guy, you know, and he's, like, mutated and everything, so his strength only, like, and durability increases.
Welcome. What can I interest
Can I
you
upgrade
in?
this knife? Oh, I can! What? That's cool.
Your weapons. Good luck to you, stranger.
Alright, so I gotta start putting my money into this one, too. But yeah. Chris is, and if Leon had to deal with Krauser, Chris had to deal with Wesker, is pretty much what I was
All
gonna
my
say.
wares are in tip-top shape, I assure you.
Which, that in itself is pretty damn cool. Because I know people like to
A
compare the two a
well-tuned
lot.
weapon can make up for a lack of skill, friend.
Oh, I need
Come back
this.
when you can actually pay, mate. Got a selection
Shut
of
up.
good things on sale, stranger.
I can sell
I'll
this.
buy a deal well struck.
Ugh.
Thank you. Crossing your T's, dotting your I's, that's the way to be.
I think I'm just gonna sell this, to be honest. Might as well just sell these.
Your valuables won't do you much. A deal well struck.
So I can
See
put
how
into this
that
immediately.
feels, mate. Fella, like anything else I can help you with? Please.
Actually, I need health, but
Didn't trap.
I have a first aid spurt still. I'm good. Make sure there's treasures. Alright. But yeah, I know people like to compare Chris and Leon. So it's cool, like how people say, like, oh, Leon beat Krauser, so obviously he can be like muscular dudes. So, well, oh, Chris beat Wesker, so you can be fast dudes too. Oh yes, hell yes, we're here. We're still getting it. Oh, woo! Oh, I feel so safe now. Oh. Oh, for real. Oh, Mike. He's here, our hero. The prophesized one. Mike? Mike! Chosen one! Did you guys let me through? Oh, okay. You're kidding me. I was about to say, you're kidding me. You're not gonna, like, light one up right now. That's it, right? Give me that. Give me loot. Oh! I got too excited. Oh, and it's a red barrel too. Beautiful. So they do run out. It's just sections at a time. Alright, Mike. Just stay up there a little bit longer for me, alright? Oh, I'm so excited. I was gonna say, I could have swore I saw in one of the gameplay videos that, like, Mike was here. But then when we got to the Krauser fight, I was like questioning myself. I don't remember if we fought Krauser first in the original, or if we went through Mike first. Alright. Can you imagine? Mike, can you help out a little bit? I'll do it with you.
What can I say? I never miss.
No, you don't.
Not bad at all.
Can Mike hurt me? Genuine question. Alright, treasure. Above. Not below, above. Got it. And there's nothing here because this place is trashed. Oh, I needed this. Well, needed it, but not really? Wait, I could have swore I saw a green herb here. I could have swore I just saw a green herb. Was that what I just picked up? Is that this right here? And hello. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ha! No problem. I got you, Mike. I thought that was gonna come after me for a second. Can't make this too easy, I guess. Okay, this guy lives. Oh, let me move, let me move, let me move! Suplex!
You're serious. One down.
Oh! Can you die? Jeez, you too! Goodness. Where are these people on? Oh. Ooh. Beautiful. Let me reload while I watch my back. Okay. Oof. Let's do something about this, shall we? Alright. Let's get to it. I hear a lot of commotion going on out there. Come here. Aww. Ow. I don't really have a clear shot on that. Oh! I didn't miss anything out here, right? I just gotta be sure. I only went one way. Just stand there. Thank you. You're alive. Come on. Burn. Sucker. Woo! Oh, 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 oh! Leave me alone, leave me alone! Ow! Someone needs to be dealt with over there. Oh, I see you. You. And I can't shoot you in the head. Can I? Yep, it'll just bounce off. I'll just shoot you in the body, it's fine. Punk. Can't believe that. Took away my whole body armor because I got comboed into crossbow hits. Alright. Bring this baby out a little bit. Ow!
Alright.
I'm just making sure. I'm gonna be doing this a lot.
Time for a taste of your own place.
Let's go.
Mike! All clear!
Thanks, bud. All right. Now watch me do my thing.
Damn. I knew it.
Anyone come up? Anyone coming up? Oh! Oh! Oh no! Oh no! No, they don't want to, Leon. They don't want to give us any kind of break. Boom! You all that with? Yeah. Oh, great. I'm gonna break a lot of things. Some dude went over there. Oh, okay. Hold on.
Alright.
You're... Get out of here. Sick of you. Did I miss anything down here? No. Oh, this sequence was awesome. Just checking my corners. Oh! He doesn't notice me, he doesn't notice me. BAM!
Twisty son of a bitch.
Ah, crap. Ah, crap. Beautiful. You think I can pull it off? You think I can pull it off? I didn't pull it off, but close enough. Oh, this area is so similar. Woo! Oh, what? Dude just double tapped me. I was gonna say, are you coming back up? Oh! Oh, I missed 8 times! It's getting to me. Oh, I forgot you were up there. I forgot someone else took the position.
You're serious?
Oh, hell no. Get out of here. You?
Keep coming.
Yeah, you're telling me. Okay, I gotta go. I gotta make progress. I can't hold down the 4 for forever. I'm gonna run out of ammo eventually. What? Hold on. You're ridiculous. I'm also ridiculous to not use this in the first place. I hear you. I hear you. Where are you? I hear a pig. You're taking this. Oh! Oh! I died! No! Oh, my analog stick messed me up. I ended up walking all the way back into it. Oh. Oh. That sucked. How far back does this take me? Oh. He's in the same spot. That sucked. Hold up. Oh, that still got me. Dude. I need to go over here. Oh, you actually got me with that? Where did you throw that from? Oh, whoops. Of course. Oh, you actually didn't change that time. Dude, minigun guy sucked. That sucked. I also should not have died from that either. I tried like making a circle so I could at least wait by the corner or something, but then I ended up just throwing my whole body out there. Seems like they're giving me a bit of time to get myself situated. Alright, so yeah, he's gonna be coming over here. Oh! Didn't even notice I had ammo. Where's the pig at? Ah! Oh! Whoa! I'm coming up there and I'm gonna give it to you. Oh my god. You serious? You? Where's Pig? Where's that damn pig at? Okay. Why didn't he come out this time? And why was this area dead end? Come here. You're really not worth the shotgun. I made a mistake by that. I'm just angry. Oh, submachine gun ammo? Where? Where? Over here? Why didn't the pig come out this time? Alright, I don't have to worry about treasures for a while, at least in this next segment. Oh no.
Thanks.
We get out of here. Drinks are on me.
No, no! 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 Quick, what's the name of the bar? What's the name of the bar? Mike! Mike, no!
Yeah, keep your head down.
Nice and slow.
Mike, watch out, watch out. What? No, it's the damn bugs inside! Oh! Mike! Oh, it doesn't even look. Shoot him! Snipe him right now! Oh, you coming for me? You're coming for me. After that, bring it on. Bring it on.
There you go.
Get out of here. Mike. What was the name of the bar, Mike? What was the name? God. What? I don't understand. This way to move forward? What? There's a way to move. Oh, okay. He's allowed to go up. The way to go down over there is where we're gonna find a couple of loot, I guess. That was fun. All things considered. Oh, okay. I see what's going on here. The last request is medallion shots. What is that? Oh no, that's a lamp. I thought it was like I don't even know what I was looking at. I'm gonna be honest. Hello? Something's coming out of here. The bones of our brethren rest in all nations. The blood of our brethren provides all food. We die only to be reborn. We live on through eternity. We reign absolute. Keenan Sadler. Something's gonna happen here. No. Okay. Listen, don't mind me. God. I want to see the crash site, bro. Can we see the crash site? Cliffside ruins. Oh, I missed them. Okay. There's another down the ladder? Really? In this tunnel? Where? I don't believe you. I think it's up, like, up the ladder. Or maybe not. So it's on ground floor. Okay. I just can't find it. But it's here somewhere. Um, Maybe if I go into the other side, I can see it. Ah, no. I'm just silly. Well, I think you can only see it in this angle. I want to make sure. I want to make sure. No, yeah. I want to know just how well hidden that was. And then there's one over here. Way out here, it seems. Or maybe not way out there. It's on these rocks here. Um, Maybe I'd have to go down the ladder for that one. And then the last one is up ahead. Okay, got it. I have to be able to see it from here. Hopefully. Oh, I saw it. I saw it. We're gonna finish all the requests. Also, I don't think we got the bobblehead for this one. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I have to use the bathroom again. I drink a little too much. Yeah, I think I'm gonna insert this. Just making sure I have my bearings. What do I need the most right now? I mean, shotgun shells. And maybe a heavy grenade. Ooh, I could definitely do a heavy grenade. Hold up. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, I'll be back. Whoa, once again. Alright, I'm ready to do this. Let me just situate myself real quick. Okay. Who's there? Okay. Huh. Specimen storage. Regenerators. Are we gonna fight regenerators? Ah. Beautiful. Okay.
Finished.
Yes, we are.
What the?
Okay. What the fuck? I don't like this. They had regenerators in these things. I remember. Hold on. Hold on. We saw those bugs. Oh, hello. What if I just...
Not one of these again.
Come here. Come here. Like roaches to me. I hate all of you. Ow! Ow! Fuck. Okay, this is not good. I may have made a mistake. Oh my goodness. Can you shoot him? Thank you. All of you need to die. Oh, it's an Iron Maiden. Great. I need rifle ammo then. Can I sneak on it? Hey, get back! Get back here! Ah! I am totally exploiting this. Oh! Let's go! Aw, damn, that reached all the way over to me. Okay. Is that just like a little bonus or something? Whew! The repairs were completed without issue. Since the facility was previously used for confinement, the work required to reinforce the airtight ceiling was minimal. And as long as we don't run into any issues with the cooling system test, we plan to bring in all the remaining specimens from Facility 1. All specimens were successfully transferred, however, we experienced a slight hiccup during transport as one of them became violent. Luckily, the number of casualties was less than anticipated. Please be extra careful when dealing with them. We have received reports that they are beginning to acquire a tolerance to low temperatures. They're generators, so yeah, I would imagine. Oh. 15. So close. So close. I imagined that it would have came out after I started using this. Alright, there's one in there. Maybe a couple. And I'm about to be locked in there with them. And I'm about to be locked in there with them. Yep. There's one there. Oh, I don't have the ammo for this. Yep, I do not have the ammo for this. There's two of you, at least. Oh, I thought I could parry the snake. Come here. I'm hungry. Put you right here. So no green herbs. And I have two of these. Got it. I'm killing them all, by the way. I will be killing them all. I just need to think about how I'm going to approach this. Because I know once I start turning this, wherever this lever is. Yep. I know once I start turning this, they're going to come out. Okay. Makes me feel a bit better. Oh, of course. Of course I would miss. Oh my god, can you? Okay. Why are they all turning into Iron Maidens, dude? Why are all of them turning into Iron Maidens? Should not have used on the heavy grenade. Hmm. Okay. Oh, I want to try this. Ow. Okay. They're all dealt with. To my detriment, but they're all dead. Oh, I made that. Let's go. Merchant, are you here? Please tell me you're here. Yes! What? Hello? Why is... No, I got the trophy. There's no more. There's no more.
On behalf of my compatriots, I thank you, friend.
Why?
Good stuff,
Oh.
stranger.
Yeah.
What can I interest you in?
Yeah, I
Your
did all that.
valuables won't do you much good in the grave. Thank you.
Give that the care it deserves.
I wish I could buy ammo. Oof.
There's some things money can't buy.
Well, I'm gonna buy this.
Better to be over
One of these and one of these. I don't want to buy a rocket launcher. I actually want to go through the boss fights.
Oh, my back is killing
Like,
me.
I would use a rocket launcher for a
Years haven't
saddler,
been
but
kind
I don't
to
want to
us,
do
I
that.
suppose.
Is that wrong with me? Also
If you
realized
want
that...
a fighting chance out there, you best tune up your kit.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, I also realized
A well-tuned weapon can make up for a
that
lack of
this is
skill,
it.
friend.
In terms of getting spinals,
There's
this
some
power,
things
unless I...
money can't
Oh my god,
buy.
be quiet. Unless I'm able to find spinals, this is all the, these are the only ones I can trade in now. So I kind of want to get this.
So, which weapon will you be giving a shine to? Give us a shout when you want to choose.
I want to give it to this one, but, well, increases
You
ammo
have a
capacity,
ticket, do ya?
penetrate to
Nice.
5 targets, and
Choose
increase
a
rate of
weapon,
fire,
stranger,
and critical
I'll
hit
make
rate.
you see.
Well, this is the most important to me.
Well, we've given this one all we have to give. Treat it with the respect it deserves. This kind of work is about finesse, stranger. Little bit goes a long way. You'll see.
Oh, okay. So this one has more power, but less durability. Got it. I think it's good with that
Molding a
right now.
weapon to suit your specific needs.
I'll just do this,
We're
just so I can
starting to get
have
an
a bit more of
idea
an edge
your
in terms of that.
tastes, friend.
Hmm. I'm good at this now.
If you want a fighting chance out there, you best tune up your kit.
Power for this? I mean, or should I say power for this? Or should I put in this for a bit? I mean, I guess I could do it for the Magnum here.
There you
Doing
are.
it. Yep.
As you wish.
It's done.
Well then, what can I do you for?
In terms of trading, that's all, folks.
What's that? You can't go wrong with that.
Limitless. Oh, okay. Limitless trades, so I can buy as many of those as I want.
Pleasure doing it. Don't get yourself killed now.
I gotta switch this scope back though. I only did that out of desperation, but well, this one here. Unless I run into more regenerators, then that's gonna be a problem. Let's see what's going on down here. Maybe it's just like, well, this is the last time. This is the last chance to get whatever you can. Yep. Here's my proof that I did it. I guess that's reason enough to come down here. I also only have one silver token. I'm not gonna do that.
Break's over, I suppose.
I'm almost done. Okay. What's going on here? Oh.
Almost there.
Oh my god!
Next.
Thank you. Because I need it for this guy.
All right.
Did you live from that? Well, I'm not gonna spend any more. I'm not gonna use any more rifle ammo on you, dude. You can just take these shots. It's fine. You can come back. Come back. Come on. Come on, walk over here. Or are you done? Are you dead? It looked like he was covering his face, like, oh crap, my face. But no, he's actually dead. So why did it give me two paths? Which way are you coming from?
Give me a break already.
Sorry. Who? I can't even see you. Oh, I see your eyes. I saw your eyes. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Did I get him? It didn't. Did I get him? I hope the hell it did. Oh. I don't want to go in there. I mean, I want to. Just to kill this damn bug. Why did I sound like a Gatling? Cause it was! Dropped all that stuff, all them goodies. Give them to me. Oh, my ammo's rough right now, dude. My ammo's rough. I don't even know what to put it in. Well, we can loot first and then we can find out, right? So therefore, since I got those, I need more handgun ammo. This is good, this is good. I can get a vantage point now. What's the... Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the treasure looking like over here? It's looking pretty fire. Oh, you...
They keep coming.
I hate when he says that, because it actually makes me feel like they're gonna keep coming. You, I'll shoot you in the head, because I see those barrels there, and I may need those when I get up there. It's worth the shot. I will say. And I see you, Zap dude? Ah, there you are. Oh, I see you, but I don't see you. That's unfortunate. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. Oh, can you imagine I just jump into that bear trap? Oh, okay. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Come on. Fall for your own traps.
Present for you. You're serious.
Ah. Oh. Never mind. When did I get a bass? I could take a hit. Anything I can use to craft. Let's see what the situation is, but I can craft, keep in mind, I can craft handgun ammo, submachine gun, and rifle ammo. Where are you? I need to sneak attack you, dude. You need a sneak attack. Are you upstairs? Something knows I'm here. And it's bugs. Whoa! I saw you. What was that? When did you get there? You weren't there. You are not there. You would have jumped on me like a long time ago. You're up there. Okay. I feel safer now. Okay. Hello? I hear you like right in there. I just need to make sure I get this right. Because if not, this sucks. Can I crouch onto this? No, I cannot. And I can't disarm it, can I? Nope. Okay. Excuse me for wanting to do this as discreet as possible. No, I don't want the analog stick flicking like it did last time. But except the difference here would be that it launches me into into a laser trap. Okay. That's funny. That is funny. Oh, and I can't even get through this. I have to fight him. have to fight you. You're literally on the other side of a door. Okay, so what's the action plan? I could shoot him, go down here, lure him around a bit, put him into his own trap. If I do that, how would I do it? Because you would have to go down here. I would have to go around really fast. You're not getting me, dude. Okay, good, we got that out of the way. Come here. Stand on your own fire for a bit. Let's go, let's go. Come this way, come this way. Hey! Numb nuts. Oh. Huh! Get off. Move, Leon, move. How many of these are you gonna take? I am so glad I saved those. You're kidding, right? Are you kidding? Why are you guys here? Okay. That didn't work out as planned. Oh my god. Let me... Ow. What the fuck? Can I eat this? This makes it. Bunch of bull. Give me that. What's lacking right now? Of course, usually it's my shotgun or the sniper. But then I could also put it into getting the heavy grenade back. But I'll put in the shotgun right now. And I didn't get more. That's fine. where's the treasure? Okay. Can you imagine the laser trap still there? If it was, I mean. Obviously, I wouldn't have done that otherwise. Is this it? Oh, and that's a red barrel. Nice. Could really use another crown. Ashley. Oh. This room reminds me of where she gets captured initially. Oh, yeah, those doors are not gonna open. I can look at this though. Adam Sadler? Sorry, bad joke. It was a joke I used to make when I was little. Oh, okay. Do I gotta mow something down? Oh, Sadler!
You have come, my child.
What do you want?
I simply wish to share this gift with as many as possible.
Wouldn't you want me to take
A
her?
humble wish, don't you think? You see, we are all connected through the holy body. And now your flesh and bones, your very thoughts, are already one with us.
Bullshit.
Why do you reject serenity when you need only accept the sacred gift?
Cause you guys suck.
Like she did.
Sadler!
Ooh.
Ah, yes, the time has come for this lamb to join our covenant. Oh, blessings unto him and the sweet mercy they bring. Exalt all and let it be so.
Ada, that would be a good time. Yes!
Leon!
I knew you had to come eventually. You've been like missing from the store for a bit, Ada. Ooh. We're in the end game now, though. Wait, how was I supposed to get that treasure that was back there?
Ashley. Ashley.
Wait. Okay, okay.
Damn it.
Ashley first. Then we'll worry about other stuff.
Laboratory B. Looks like it's this way.
Come on, Ashley, we can do it.
The hell?
Seriously.
Fuck, I'm losing it.
Oh god, we're getting deeper. Literally. They definitely handled this a lot better. Already.
Still you resist, child.
Oh, we're still going.
Enough!
Enough with the bullshit, dude. We don't want it.
God damn it.
Yeah, this is much better. Oh no, come on. Leon, pull yourself together, dude. Wow, that transition. Oh, and here we are.
This time, it has to be different.
Yes, it does. Whew.
You go first.
No way. Like I told you, I'm gonna get you home safe.
You gotta compare it to the original. I find it funny how in the original it was like Leon went first.
Here goes nothing.
At least I remember that being the case. Let's go. Awesome. Ashley, you good? Oh. Oh. End of chapter. No way. Earl, we're at the last chapter. Yeah. Oh crap, this is gonna get good. Well, it's already good, but you know, just to be at the end now.
Ashley.
I'm right here.
Oh.
I thought you were gonna die.
Aww.
You did this.
Yeah. Yeah, I did this. Can you stand?
Oh. I'm good.
The map?
Yeah, I found it. I think it says we can get out if we go this way. Hey, we're a team, right?
Of course.
Keep this up, I'll be out of a job.
I love the interactions a lot more here.
So,
Oh.
all of this, removing the parasites, this was the weeks.
Yeah, we're alive. Thanks to him.
So, hold on a second. Okay, we're gonna go back to the sanctuary, or at least it looks like. Yeah, because I was gonna say, how was I supposed to get that treasure if it was a forced cutscene? Or, yeah.
Not the most uncomfortable place I've slept before.
This is all beat up. Ah, Sally's Animus. It's not Assassin's Creed. Anyways, do not be fooled into thinking that Las Plagas are merely tools for creating powerful bioweapons. Their true value lies in their ability to control. No matter how hostile the subject, a single injection can turn anyone into a faithful servant. Who needs spies when you can turn yesterday's enemy into today's ally? Controlling just one insider can bring an entire organization and entire country to its knees. Mass production of the superior species has made this possible. We have empowered Sadler. It is clear what he intends to do next. Can you imagine if Sadler had that much control? 6 billion loyal servants at his sole command? There would be no opposition, no war. Maybe for the first time in human history, the world would know peace. But I know how Salar and the others have oppressed the people of this island for generations. I know how he treats them. That's no way to live, and because of that, I won't let it happen. Thanks, Luis. And yep, there's Luis in the middle. You can kind of see him. Okay. There are two ways to eradicate the Las Plagas: antigen injection and surgery. If the parasite has not hatched yet, it can be treated by administering antigen directly into the body. Once it has hatched, however, there's not much that can be done besides slow its growth. With surgery, the plaga can be targeted and killed using a certain wavelength of radiation. Oh, okay. So that's what we were doing to ourselves. But that was like electricity or something, but no, it was radiation. Um, but this is not without its risks. If the parasite has attached itself to the host's nervous system, the host will experience excruciating pain, and there is no effective anesthesia for this kind of procedure. Surgical removal carries considerable risks, even before the parasite has fully developed. Once fully grown, it is too late. Removing the parasite would kill the host. Okay. But considering what will happen to them, death may be a mercy. Just might. Just like we've been giving the people this village, castle, and island mercy.
I'm surprised this thing even booted up.
Yeah, like dinosaur equipment in here. I mean, it was from the Umbrella days, and that was like the 90s. This sample, which I've come to call the Amber, was just sitting in a storeroom collecting dust. We used to have ample specimens for experimentation in the past, so it makes sense that this one was overlooked. In fact, the only reason I brought it back to my lab was because of its peculiar shape. After a basic analysis, I've changed my mind. The amber possesses a very unique quality. Although small and in a suspended state, it contains the same organ found in the dominant species, which we've only seen in Sadler himself. When fully developed, the amber may rival or perhaps even surpass Sadler's power. Oh. Unfortunately, the amber was confiscated by Sadler before I could make any further progress in my research. He may be on to me. I need to get my hands on that sample again and escape in order to continue my research elsewhere. It's the only way to counter Sadler. Of course, I don't think I can trust this outside group either, but I've already come this far. Hopefully I can sweet talk my way out of this one too. I'll have to for the world's sake.
Someone had a field day looting the Umbrella Labs.
Yeah. Yeah, look at this. All this stuff. Subject. Regarding our arrangement from Lewis. I've compiled the research data that you wanted. Meet me at the designated time and place. To be clear, you're going to get me the hell out of here if I bring you the goods, right? Alright. You don't have to be subtle about it. We know it's Albert Wesker. Regarding our arrangement, I hope you haven't forgotten about the amber. Without it, the data is worthless. It would be a shame to let your seat go to waste, so do not make me return empty-handed. You still remember the code phrase, I assume? Regarding our arrangement, reply. Relax, I haven't forgotten, and don't worry about the amber, I'll figure something out. Think you can pick me up a pack of smokes on the way? Any brand is fine. Wesker must have had like an aneurysm dealing with Lewis.
Look, I bet we could use that.
Let's do it. Awesome.
Getting good at that.
Right?
It's a funny compliment. But I want to make sure there's no loot over here. You can stay up there, Ashley. Just hang on a bit. Yeah, I can't open this. Alright, yeah, there's no other choice. Oh, final chapter. I'm so... I don't know how to feel right now. I mean, I'm gonna finish the game before I give my thoughts, but if,
You
you
sure
know,
you're okay?
well,
Never been better.
Good.
obviously you can tell I adore this game. I hope it's not much enemy fighting and mostly just looting.
Look at this place. That woman who helped us. You think she's alright?
Oh, I'm sure she's fine. She's not the type to roll over that easy.
No.
Sounds like you know her well.
No reply, Leon? Okay. I have nothing to say to that. We're gonna get goons. We're gonna get goons. Right? Ha! I won't fall for it this time. No, no, no. I will not. Oh, okay. Hold on a second. I'm just making sure. You almost had me.
Ashley!
Ow. How did you get downed? Ah. Deep beneath the castle grounds, I have found my faith. Oh, behold, the divine vestiges left upon this world. It all begins here. Adam Sadler. Osmund. Okay. Praise be the holy insects. We have been promised paradise on earth. Man, woman, or child, his love does not discriminate. Beast, fish, or bird, all creatures shall be equally blessed. Praise be to the holy insects. We are the humble servants of God. His wisdom will overcome any mountain. His omnipotence will cross any ocean. The light of heaven dwells in all things. Let our bodies be seedbed. Praise be to the holy insects. We are the flock and the shepherd guide. Oh, we are the flock and the shepherd guides us. Our prayers will be sung all over the world. They will be heard by all. At last, we shall exceed the stars in the sky. Oh, Illuminato's final chapter. Why is the music like this? Oh, I thought you were one of them. Got me jumpy. I just need green herbs. I need 3 green herbs.
Spread out.
Hang back a little bit, Ashley. Just hang back a little bit. Okay, we got some treasure here. Thank you. You were probably on the wall. I forgot that these things are like freaking xenomorphs at times. They'll just be camouflaged on the wall. The merchant's right here. It should be fine. Ah. What's this? Obtain all treasures indicated on the island treasure map in a single playthrough. Awesome. I would have gotten all of them. Oh, look, a spinal. I would have gotten all of them if it wasn't for the friggin' Ashley portion that made me miss. That made me miss that that emerald or whatever was that treasure in a mausoleum. Okay. I got a heavy grenade from that. So what do I do? Well, I guess all this can be sold now.
Welcome. Ooh, what you buying?
Lose his key. Because we're in the
I'll
end
buy
game, baby.
Almost anything. Thank you. Give that the care it deserves, mate.
We are in the end game.
I don't always have this in stock, stranger.
Yeah, I know.
Better to be over-prepared. Am
Yep.
I right?
Yep, I agree.
If you want a fighting chance out there, you best tune up your kit.
So I'm okay with this right now. I'm okay with this thing here. This is already fully upgraded. I focused on this a lot. Should I put it into here though? The max power is 4.90? So I could put it into here and then I not really have anything else to put it into. In terms of like power wise, you know. This is 45, 50, so it wouldn't really reach it.
Not seen anything you like, stranger?
No. Because I want to do a lot.
Well, that
How much ammo
might want
do
to
I
take
have?
care of any leftover errands before going this way.
Yeah.
Be ashamed to live the rest of your life wondering, what if, am I right? Welcome!
Yeah, you're going on a bit too much there, dude. I'm just gonna...
We're starting to get an idea of your tastes, friend. Ruby's all rubbish, it makes no difference. The price, well, that's our choice to make. There's some things money can't buy.
Okay. Let me think about this real quick.
Your
I don't think there's really much to think about.
I'll see you right.
Yeah, there's nothing much to think. There's not much to think about. Because even if I'll just do this for the money.
Oh, wait.
Anything else I can help you with?
Just get an extra 5,000. Oh, I can't even put it into durability. I can't put it into much,
Knife
can
needs
I?
care every once in a while. Could be the difference between life and death.
Yeah, I can't put into power or anything, so I guess I'll just do rate of fire for the shotgun. Yeah, let me do it.
Dazzled, are you? Oh, don't get yourself killed now.
I'll do my best. I'll do my best. I'm doing pretty good on health in that right now, so... Ooh. 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 I have some tough choices to make right now. Oh, yes! I had a feeling. Oh, this is it.
Leon, look! Is that...
Can I see it from here? I can't see it from here. I should heal up, right? I should heal up. I don't think I can take a hit in my current state.
Ada.
Yeah. Where is he? Where's that rat? Oh, this is gonna be a whole thing now. Hold up. Hold up.
He thinks he's gonna lure me out.
I mean, he's right, isn't he?
Stay here. I won't be long.
Okay.
Just watch it from the top up there.
Ada!
Wow.
Sadler!
Ooh. Damn bug. God. Came in like Spider. Nice. She's right back in it. Okay.
You are renegade. You have forsaken only body. The bright gift to become one with us.
Question. Will I be able to parry this? Maybe not, but I'll try. Ooh, classic! Okay, okay. So we gotta make our way up. Oh. Ow, dude. Ow. Okay, I need to heal. I need to heal. Oh. can't parry. Come on, 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 come on. Oh. Ow, I clicked circle! I click circle. Holy crap, this is... I'm speechless right now, this is crazy. Okay. I click circle. Oh, crap. Okay. Okay, this is not good. I left some stuff over here. Ow, dude. Ooh, this is a tough predicament I'm in right now. Holy crap, dude. Move, move, move! No. I messed up. I thought I could do it. Oh. Okay, I have a lot of red herbs. I was about to say, how much are you gonna take, dude? Is that it? No. Oh! I have no health.
Sick of your shit.
So am I. What am I supposed to do here?
Finally, a look that suits you, Sadler. A monster in and out. Still, I need to cut this date short. It's not me. It's you.
Yes! Yes! Oh! You're small time, Sadler! You're small time!
I'll give you a holy body.
Oh, this is sick! Let's go! Whoa! God damn! Yo! Yes! This was sick. Yes. Oh. Alright, let's see how this ends.
Ada, what the hell are you doing?
Huh.
Nothing personal, Leon. Luis and I had an arrangement. Don't worry, I'll take good care of it.
Force is growing on me, but I still prefer the one from
Right
R2
here.
remake.
You coming?
Sure.
I think we both know this. It's where we go our separate ways.
Oh, he said it! He said the thing!
I see.
Wow. Hot.
Better get a move on.
It's a nice pose. Cute. Yes. Say the line.
Until next time, Leon.
Until next time.
Leon! Where's she going?
Who knows?
I
Who
don't
knows?
understand. Why would she just...
Gotta move. Island's gonna blow.
It's
gonna what?
complicated. Yeah. It's complicated actually. Oh, brother. For the first time in a while.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
For the first time in a while, I'll have a fully loaded shotgun. Treasure? 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 Treasure?
Now we can go home.
I still haven't
Not
found
outta
the
here yet.
bobblehead here. Oh. Just keep running, just keep running. Jump, Ashley, come on!
Thanks.
Did I miss anything? Whoa, dude! Holy crap. I see it!
It's over.
Yes! Whoops. Holding it! Oh, we're so close. Oh, I'm giving myself full health. Hold up.
All right. Not bad.
Okay!
You're gonna love this.
Oh, this is so cool. Oh, can I restart that? Can I restart this? I'm not gonna lie, I want to restart that. Can I just like go slow? Can I just like not accelerate? Ah.
You like thrill rides? You're gonna love this.
Cause that took a lot. That took a lot of help from me. Okay, okay. Cool. Whoa. Oh my god. Hold on. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. But I saw the trophy. I saw a trophy. I know it's a thing to get through this without getting hurt. So I kind of want to get that.
gotta love this.
Ended off on a big one, you know? I'm a trophy hunter if you couldn't tell. Oh, but this is so sick. It's like worth it just to go through like this experience again. Okay. Did that hurt me? Oh my god. Terrible at this. This is the last thing though. Also, can we appreciate that I bought that first aid spray and it was exactly the amount of health that I needed for Sadler? If I did not buy that first aid spray, then I probably would have died. I can't tell if hitting the boxes count as getting hurt or not. Or that right there. I want to try something. This is so cool. Oh my god. Yes, it's like Mario Kart. That was awesome.
I'm not sure that was insane.
We did it! We did it! RE4 Remake. Oh my god.
Mission accomplished, right?
Mission accomplished. When you're home safe.
So badass, dude.
Thank you for saving me.
Don't mention it.
You know, I could put in a word with my dad. Have you assigned to my detail, if you're interested.
Yes, I mean...
You don't need me. You proved you could handle yourself. Even if
Take
you
the hit,
took
Leon.
yourself at knife safety. Come on. Let's go home.
It's funny. In the original, I laughed at Ashley getting rejected. But she got blatantly rejected. Here, it made it seem like Leon didn't really know any better.
Come in. I said come in. Is this thing even on? Leon. Leon, are you and Ashley all right? Where are you? Come on.
Mission accomplished, Hunnigan. Also, Hunnigan didn't really play too much of a part. And wow, here it is. And we did it. My oh my, what a fantastic game. 10 out of 10. Amazing remake. This was a remake. This was a perfect remake. I mean, Alright, so I would still say that Dead Space is a perfect remake because it incorporated everything about that game, right? This didn't, obviously, for obvious reasons too. Some things were a little goofy, some things were a little out of their time, but RE4 original was still like one of the best games ever. And to compare it to this is kind of hard because obviously this game it recreates a lot of areas from the original, and that's amazing. It does it amazingly. However, I have seen some clips of the OG RE4, and yes, they did cut a lot, especially in the castle segment. I felt. Like the swinging axes and all that stuff, and the lava pit. There was like a good amount of stuff. The walls falling down, kind of like some of the story beats, like how Ashley gets separated from Leon too. But a lot of those, I would say, it's for the better. Like those swinging axes and the lava stuff. Sure, it adds to the charm of the classic RE4 because of how like goofy it was. But here, like you can tell that it takes it a lot more seriously, but at the same time, it still keeps that like that comedy, that goofiness at times. Like Leon did not have to do a backflip to dodge 2 chainsaws, you know, like that kind of thing in here. But they even though they changed things, they still hit the nail on the head every single time perfectly. Oh. Oh. Are we gonna see Wesker? Or hear from him at least?
Patch me through.
Oh fuck.
I've obtained the amber.
Excellent.
Oh.
Just one question. What are you planning to do with this?
Do not pay you to ask questions.
Complete global
All you
saturation.
need to know is a new dawn is breaking. 100 will give their lives so that just one may live.
Oh my goodness.
I'm expediting that change.
Oh my god, they have the model and everything.
So, we're talking millions of casualties.
Billions.
Oh, he looks good.
How ambitious.
Oh.
We're changing course. Now.
Alright. Change of heart rate though? Beautiful. Wow. Wow. So to quickly say, I would if RE4 original is like a 15 out of 10 or something, I would definitely place this one, this remake, like an 11 out of 10 maybe? I don't know. It's just like, I think it's the nostalgia that's hitting me a bit. But this was still like a phenomenal game. Don't get me wrong. Same thing with like Dead Space, still like. Oh wait, I can't be listening to this. No, thank you.
Good work.
Jeez. Yeah. What did I get? Yep, completing the main story in hardcore. Oh my god. Oh, the accessories. Wow. And no depths on this one. Where did I have the most depths? It seems like I always got to about like 3. Though, because of me like reloading saves sometimes, I had more depths in some chapters than others. Like for instance, I know for sure I did that in one of the castle ones. I believe for like Salazar, I was supposed to have like one more death or something like here, but I didn't really do that much. And I also, of course, did it in 15 when the Gatling guy just gunned me down. So last chapter was the shortest chapter for me, and chapter 14 was the longest. Almost 3 hours. Jeez. Really? Well, yeah, that was a Krauser fight. That was a lot. And then he was Mike. Yeah, those last three chapters are just cracked. Yeah, let me save this, and then I'll continue talking about what I was saying before. Oh my, and it changes to the classic screen. Oh, amazing. Still doesn't say Resident Evil 4. But it does have the intro theme too. Oh my god, this is amazing. So yeah, RE4 original, amazing, based off of nostalgia, and playing it multiple times. So I hold it in a very very high regard. And what I was talking about Dead Space though, that for instance like Dead Space remake compared to the original, like you wouldn't want to play the original after playing the remake. But after playing this, I would still play the OG, but I wouldn't play it over this remake. I would still play this remake, but because it does things differently and it still is an amazing remake to the point that they were both like still standalone games. So it really depends on what you constitute as the perfect remake. Like, does it remake it to the point that you wouldn't want to go back to the original? Or does it remake it to the point that you appreciate the old one, but you still hold the new one at like an equal footing as well? Because that's kind of like how I feel about this. So I guess in regards to that, Dead Space remake and RE4 remake are perfect remakes for those different reasons. Um, yeah, I think I definitely want to put this one on. Wait, didn't I get a costume? I know I got a costume. It's adorable. Kind of want to give her red hair, see what that looks like. And I'll give it a romantic one too. It's just amazing. Oh, hold on. Rank requirements. Professional. To get an S+, 5 hours and 30 minutes. Jeez. With 15 saves as well. Got it. What does, What does this do? No autosave. Pairing is limited to perfect parries. All weapon modifications will be available from the start. Okay. Cool. No, I hadn't done that. Okay. An extra content shop. Ah, I have to purchase it. Got it. This looks cool. Oh. Alright, first things first. Oh, wait, this is cool too. Hold up. A knife forged with infinite. Oh, it's infinite. I have to get it. And I have to get this. Unlocked by completing the main story in hardcore or higher with an A rank. Is this? Yeah, this looks to be another Ashley costume. And what's this one? Doesn't seem like it shows me how to get it, but... Oh, dude. Del Lago. Oh, I want to look at so many of these. Definitely not the weapons or the treasures. Concept art's cool, but I definitely want to see the character models. And here's the one for apparel. Apparel? And if I beat the game on professional mode, S+, will I just unlock all of these? No, I don't think so, right? Okay, so I have room to grab stuff. I need to get Wesker. I need to get a good look at him. I need to look at Ada. Mike. There's a lot of cool models in this game. And yeah, definitely after this, I'm gonna be playing the Mercenaries mode, but I'll probably do that like on a separate stream or something of the sort because it's almost 4 in the morning for me. So I definitely gonna do that in a later date. And I will also be playing, oh, I gotta look at this. I will also be playing through this game multiple times. I would want to get the 100%. I should be able to get, like, all of these, right? I mean, you have to be able to. Professional mode with an A rank. Without using any bonus weapons? Oh. Okay. A face guard, but this one looks cool as hell. Skull mask. I'll try to buy as many of these as possible, but I think... Well... Did I not get this one already? I could have swore I got this one. Oh, I'll just get it again. Cool. I'm not really too interested in getting these other ones though. So I'll dump everything and select the models. So to kind of like critique, I guess, I am a bit sad that both Ada and Hannigan didn't really play as much an important role. Like to kind of bring it back to the original, comparing those two, like I missed the radio talks. It didn't make sense to have Salazar call up Leon, or Salad to call up Leon, because those were so goofy and the conversations they had were just so funny. But I miss it. But that's the radio talk isn't much of a critique, but so much that Ada kind of felt I feel like she wasn't as present. I don't know, like she had like her cool moments towards the end, but she didn't really interact with Leon about him like being infected and all that other stuff either. But I did appreciate how she helped a bit more with the Sadler fight. and how she interrupted with Sadler this time too to save Leon and Ashley. But that was kind of the same thing. But I I love that they improved Lewis's character a lot. However, they did it at the expense of Ada. I felt, such as like replacing the Krauser fight. Like instead of Ada saving Leon, it was Lewis. What else can I get here? What else can I look at? Chainsaw Sisters. So excited about that. That was so cool. I guess we'll look at... Well, I want to see the regenerators. This dude too. Oh, Course hates that dog. I'll do as much as I can for this. And these as well. Okay, Mike. Complete hardcore from A rank, okay. Okay, let me look at the models menu. Also, the other thing too, I love this Leon. But I also it's crazy. I also love the old Leon as well. I guess it's because of the personality too. I think that's kind of like what it was. But yeah, this Leon from RE2. I'm not sure if you guys also play Dead by Daylight, but there's a skin in that game where you can actually have this Leon with the leather jacket, and it was kind of like a hint towards like, oh, this is kind of what he would look like if they did an RE4 remake, and it was super exciting. Oh my god, I can't wait to actually use this too. Speaking of remakes, what are they gonna do next? Like, for some reason, yes, I understand they did RE2 and 3, but I never got to talk about it, but I was not expecting them to do RE4, an RE4 remake. I was expecting them to do Code Veronica. I was expecting them to do like kind of like in order. I understand why they wouldn't do an RE1 remake, because then you're doing a remake of that again, and that one was like an amazing remake, and that's like in a scenario where the remake is better than the original. Like, you wouldn't want to play the original unless you wanted to see like horrible. I mean, the game is pretty rough now. The original, not the remake. RE1 is the game you want to play now, because the original is kind of just it's so goofy, the dialogue. I played it at my friend's house literally the other day, and it was so rough. This armor looks cool. But yeah, in terms of the remakes, I was expecting them to do Code Veronica, so I'm wondering if they're gonna do Code Veronica, or now. Well, they could still do Code Veronica because they have the Wesker model. Because I was gonna say, like, we could go to RE5. I'm not sure if RE5 and 6 need a remake. I mean, they do to kind of fix up the story, like they did here. I think RE5 and 6 would definitely benefit. They can kind of rectify some of them. Well, not some of the many mistakes that those games have. However, I know I'm in a minority in this, but I love RE5 and 6. I have some great memories of those games. I would agree that it obviously does need improvement. I would accept improvement overall, but if I decided to play that game or those games again, I would have no problem. I wouldn't be like, oh my god, this game's such a slog. I wouldn't feel that, because I would be having so much fun. But when discussing a remake, yes, I would definitely love a remake for those games to fix the story, the characters, and other stuff. Just keep Wesker the same. Wesker's boss fight is probably still my favorite Resident Evil boss fight. Like Mother Miranda is up there. I loved her boss fight. I'm not sure how people actually feel about that. Nice. I'm not sure how people feel about Mother Miranda. Obviously Krauser's now up there. Krauser was probably it is my favorite boss of this game. I think out of all of them, all the recreations, I was looking forward to that boss fight the most, and it absolutely delivered. But for RE5 remake, like if you keep Wesker the same, that would have no problem. I would love to see how they improve upon that boss fight, if anything. And in RE6, the only boss fight I really liked about this game was the Ustanok when you fist fight him as Jake, and the final Chris fight. That was it was a bit rough because like how the sequence was, but I don't know what it was, but I loved like the whole like sequence of going. It's like Chaos, I believe his name was. But again, if you can fix all that, awesome. Especially since those games are co-op, I would love to play co-op in those games. Most of my best memories of those games was because I was playing them in co-op, and my buddy and I, Hummus, we would both just see the most ridiculous things. Just have the most ridiculous stuff. There was one time where both him and I jumped over a rail in RE6 in the subways, and I died. Like for some reason he landed on top of me, I fell and I died. I don't know how that happens, but that was so fucking funny. And it was like the things like that of just having the co-op experience. And if you watch people playing RE5 as well in co-op, you'll see how much of a good time they're having. And that's really like all I want. I just want them to recreate us having a fun time, but you know, it's really hard not to do that in a co-op game. So yeah, if they do RE5 and 6 remakes, then obviously add co-op. And damn freaking looking dude. Yeah, add co-op to RE5 and 6, which obviously they would. Keep the fun factor. But just change the story. Change some things around to make it just to make it better for the audience. RE4 was goofy, original, but it had charm to it. RE5, it was goofy. Sure, it had some charm because Wesker is like the best villain. But before Wesker, when you had to deal with Irving, no. I'm sorry, no. No charm. At an RE6, it obviously doesn't really have much charm to it because it's like the whole China setting and some of the other stuff. It didn't really have much charm to it, but it was fun. But I guess in terms of that, oh, I knew it. I knew they had jiggle physics. I just had to. Oh, she's on a barrel.
You do a lot of missions like this. You do. Senorita has a name and it's Ashley.
Nice.
I love him. I love him. I love him.
Okay.
Hey, we're a team, right?
They
We're a team, right?
they made Ashley so much better. Like I really like her a lot in this game. Way more than the original. But if you remember what I said earlier, I didn't have much of a problem with Ashley in the original. She was annoying at times, especially the help me Leon. Help me Leon! Leon! Like oh my god. But they definitely made her so much better now. Ada looks good. I still have a problem with her voice though. I'm curious. Yep. Yep, there's chicks. I miss her red dress. I'm not sure if anyone else feels that way. She has booty physics? That's crazy. And we never really got a good look at Hunnigan though. She's good. But if you wanted my vote though, I would have. I mean, I don't think they're gonna remake RE1. I don't think they're gonna touch Zero. They could touch Code Veronica to kind of like show Chris now, like Chris's story, I guess. Because if they were gonna remake RE1, they probably would have done that before they did RE2 remake, you know? So because of that, I think they're gonna go to. They could go to either Code Veronica or go to build up to RE5, or just go straight to RE5 because it seems like they're just focusing on numbers right now. They went 2, 3, 4, and yeah, they could go for 5 right now. And here's the main man himself.
Excellent. Excellent. Excellent.
I like his voice, but you're not gonna beat that OG, well, not OG. You would not beat RE5 Wesker's voice. That was
Excellent.
that. Yeah, excellent. I love how Mike sounds more like Southern, I guess you could say. He has like a good accent to him, gives him a bit more personality, even though you don't really like see his face or know much of him. I heard people complain about the merchant, but I love him. He's like, I love his accent now. He definitely has more personality. I wish we could kill him. I think I would just add to the fun factor. But at the same time, not really, because I would probably kill him like once, but then that'd be it, and I would never do it again. It was just so funny back in the day. I don't know why. These guys were nuts. I love this. And these girls were crazy. If they had to choose, like, I know they had to choose between, alright, do we have a El Gigante in that one route, or do we do the twin sisters and the other? Do we do both? It's like, no. If I had to have picked, obviously I probably would have still done like the OG. Either you choose one route or the other. But I think just sticking to the sisters, like, you had to have made them shine, you know, like, they're pretty iconic. I remember a lot of people, or I think the main strat was to just go with El Gigante, because you could just drop a bolt on him and he just dies. Nobody wanted to deal with these sisters. So I was glad when they came back. I love how this became a stealth fight too. Ew, he looks nasty. I love how this was a stealth fight. He looks amazing. Got a door. Look at him, he's all feral and everything too. Surprised he even has teeth, dude. But when they put 2 of them in that one room of infinite spawning enemies, I remember being like a little upset. I was done. I was like, "Dad, you can't do." I didn't think I was gonna be able to beat that one. Cause I remember not having much ammo too, so I was surprised. I was so glad that I got that heavy grenade too. And then you have these. Oh my god. Absolutely horrifying now. The booty physics! Okay. Yeah. That's what I was saying. They're fast now. And that made them way more scarier. Before, they did not run. sure they slithered around and everything too, but they were not as fast as they were, and they didn't have as much of a long reach. I have a buddy who not hummus, someone else. Um, he uh he was telling me how he actually didn't like the regenerators. Um, I like them. They are a huge pain in the ass because they're always moving, so it's like it's hard to hit the parasites, but I still love them. I feel like every time they came through as well, like obviously it seems like you could have avoided them in many occasions. I just chose to kill everything. And he actually liked the Iron Maidens because instead of just being its own thing, it's a transformation, and I also love that too. I think that was such a brilliant idea. Oh god. Like, and it looks so much cooler too. Oh look, it's like pulsating too. And then you have the strong threat one. This one was crazy. Though I'm surprised I went through it as easily as I did. One thing about these regenerators though is I always took advantage of the what is it? What is it called? I don't know. I'm blank right now. It's like 4 in the morning. It's it's lack of attention. His attention span was really short, and it wasn't really far-reaching either. Like you go through a door and it'd be like, "Oh, all right." I kind of wish they would change that and just follow you places, but at the same time, it definitely made it a lot easier. So I don't know. And this freaking thing, this stupid salamander thing, it was so cool. I just kept messing myself up was all. I was not ready. I mean, I felt like I was ready, but he was just taking them harpoons, dude. And I kept crashing into things because he would like lead me towards them, and it was kind of like hard to turn. So I had to get accustomed to that. That was crazy. El Gigante, amazing. What else can I say? I just wish that for certain enemies, that there was more ways to evade when they were gonna grab you or something. You didn't really get that much. Like, sure, parrying was awesome. I love that you can parry the regenerators, for instance. But El Gigante, you were not gonna parry this. So they should have. I wish there was a bit more dodge mechanics, but still really good. This guy, what else can I say? It's kind of like, it's not much different from the original. So, I mean, he was just as good. His boss fight was a lot better. Well, no, okay. His first phase was better. His second phase, I don't think his second phase was much better. Only because I like him throwing those things kind of sucked. I'm not gonna lie. Him throwing those beams, like me just having to like run around, and if I run too far, I catch on fire and all that stuff. That sucked. Sure, it was cool to have the idea that, or the concept that you could catch on fire during the boss fight, but then I would just get those beams like chucked at me. And if you can't even move back and forth. You have to move like one way. I tried moving like one way and then back, but then he would just get me every time. You have to run across like the room or something. But his model is definitely cool. And yeah, the reason I felt that he was better in the original for the second phase was because of like he still had the whole like slaughterhouse to like the two of you, and he was just swinging around everywhere. He kind of was in this one, but it was mostly just like a one way street. He would go back, see the above the fires, throw stuff at you, and then come in for like a just like a quick attack, and then you would be able to shoot him and try to knock him down from there. So yeah, I feel like it was a bit more gimmicky this time, and it was good. But I would prefer the gameplay mechanics of the original for that one better. However, this guy pretty much the same, still just as good. Uh, Loved it. I think before you just drop canisters on him. I don't remember if it was like a rooftop liquid nitrogen. Do you just freeze him? You would freeze him with. However, what happens to the other one? They never explain. Like, we see what happens, I think it was the one in the black cloak, but the one in the red cloak, we don't see him get absorbed. I know people also don't like Ramon Salazar, his new design, but I'm fine. I think it fits him better than the other one. The other one was it was definitely cartoony and goofy, and it was meant for that. This one, yes, he looks like a grandma, but I think I don't know. It just suits the theme better, I guess.
Such a fool, Mr. Kennedy.
And this boss fight was definitely a lot better. Let's be honest about that. Was it annoying? Sure, those mines sucked, and you know there was a lot of insta kills, and you couldn't dodge it, or you just had to either throw a grenade in his mouth or run away. But I like that better for some reason. I just wish they also would have showed that the other hand, his left hand, I guess, that it got absorbed, but they didn't show that. Also, these designs are amazing. And this was just better all around. There are no complaints. I guess if some people wanted to complain that they like the old voice or something like that, I guess, yeah, you're valid for that. I didn't really have an issue with the voice or anything for Krauser. I would still, like, I don't have an issue with this voice, but I would still prefer the original voice. But it doesn't take away from the fact that this guy is just awesome. Freaking Metal Gear, like, quality boss fight, honestly. Witness the power! It was such a cool fight, dude. I want to go back and, like, do it again. I want to perfect this fight too. I just want to I mostly just want to know how to deal with this damn hand when he tries to grab you. And Osmond Sadler, his design's obviously better. I've explained that many times. My only complaint is that he's not around as much because, again, you took out the radio talks. I wish he was just like, I wish Sadler was just talking mad shit in Leon's head. Instead of those radio talks, you know? That he would just talk and just talk shit to Leon. But the boss fight was amazing. I definitely liked the boss fight. I'm not sure if I was able to use the bridge. I don't know if you did that before. But I think like the bridge was supposed to have like a better mechanic. I remember you being able to use the bridge somehow in the original. But I love how they kept it OG in this one too. They just add like the two tentacles on the top, I think.
I am Osman Sattler.
Okay. Dog was amazing. I mean, I love how they had us in the first half where it was just like, oh, the dog's dead, you don't get a dog. But then it was like, oh, wait. You do get a dog. You save him. You hear him get trapped, and then you get to save him immediately. And then the lightning to come down as he makes his like entrance, just 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. That was amazing. And that's it. I'm not gonna get any of the guns or anything. At least not right now. That's all I'm gonna get at the moment. Obviously, when it comes to simpler enemy designs, they were all great too. I just want to focus a bit more on the bosses. Definitely going through all this makes me want to go back to the original. Or at least, I'll probably watch like, I haven't seen Max A Million Dudes full playthrough of the randomized mod, but I would definitely do that now. I've seen like bits and pieces, like the freaking Garador going through the axes like he has Ultra Instinct or something. That was so funny. Let's look at mercenaries real quick. Oh. We already got S++, of course. I gotta see what who the characters are, cause it looks like I know Krauser, Lewis, and Leon, but who's that last person? Let's say Ada? Probably Ada. Wow, dude. I kind of want to keep playing. I kind of want to get back into it. Alright. Here's what I'm gonna do. I am gonna get into it just to see like what the first bit is. I'm not gonna do professional just yet. I think I'm just gonna do standard. I want to see what a regular game feels like. Yeah, I'm gonna skip the cutscenes.
September 30th,
okay.
1998.
Nice. Yeah, this looks cool as hell. This is definitely, out of all the DLC costumes, I know people like the DMC V outfit, but if you've seen how I dress as my other characters, I'm usually like am this theme rather than like a Dark Lord kind of theme.
Anyone home?
Probably not. No, Leon. Of course not.
This is not good.
Oh yeah, it is New Game Plus. Amazing. And did I also see that it was professional, so that means I get to keep everything? Oh.
What was that? No fucking way. This just keeps getting
easy.
worse.
I'm right here, dude. Alright. I was about to say, no way it's gonna mess up for me again like it did before. Un forastero! Oh. I tried ducking. Give me that. Oh, hello. You saved me a lot of time. I just wanted to come see you.
I got something new for you.
I think if I remember in the original, you kind of see you kind of get to the merchant before you start the game, right? Or am I wrong on that? Oh, and you get everything too, like immediately. Besides the stuff.
My back is
okay.
killing me. Years haven't been kind to us, I suppose.
So now I can focus on... Oh, and you get all the maps and everything too, that's cool. Yeah, now I can actually get the Matilda.
Well, I can certainly do something. That's good work, if I do
Alright, what
say
can I buy?
so myself.
Infinite Launcher. Right off the bat. Um... What if I just... Would it be enough? Ooh, I don't want to do that. It still would not be enough either. Even if I sold literally everything. Oh, even if I sold literally everything. It would not be enough. Close though.
Will that be all then? Pleasant travels.
Nice. Okay. I also want to see the I just want to make sure. I heard you can shoot down bridges. Do you think much changes in New Game Plus? I definitely need to check this out. You really threw me for a loop. This freaking dog ear. So beat the game in 5 hours in a game that took me 20 hours to beat. That's crazy. Ah, infinite knife, huh? Okay, well, huh. So Primal Knife has infinite durability unless it's like a kill move. That's what it seems like to me. I also wonder if I can get infinite ammo. Is that a possibility? It has to be. There's infinite ammo in every Resident Evil. I'm gonna look at that like right now. I'm gonna go back to the merchant. Because I just picked up the Primal Knife. I want to see if it could get upgraded. And then afterwards I'll be done. I'll be done for the night. What a game though. What's up?
Welcome. Ooh, what you buying?
So you
Your
can.
weapons are in good hands, mate. I'll see you right.
Oh, and this is gonna have much better durability too. Hold on a second. Knife forged with infinite possibilities. Okay. Fighting knife still has the highest damaging, and this combat knife has the best attack speed. But then this primal knife is gonna have the best durability though. Got it. Especially when it's infinite unless you stab people with it. So you almost want to keep your knives. Almost.
Time is money, mate.
Oh, be quiet. I'm admiring things right now.
Good as new.
Oh wait, here it is. Becomes indestructible. Wow.
Molding a weapon to suit your scumbag anytime.
Okay. There you go then. Does become indestructible. That'll be amazing for the Krauser fight. That needs to get like upgraded ASAP. Okay. I'm considering if I want to continue streaming Resident Evil 4. Like after this part 6. Mostly just so people are gonna be on the journey with me as I get the platinum for this. Cause that's gonna happen. I also want to get the platinum for Dead Space. I literally have every trophy besides the impossible difficulty trophy. Reason being because permadeath. I haven't even attempted it yet, but because it's permadeath, I've been like holding it off. I've seen that you can save scum, like you can unsync, take off auto sync, so then every time you die, you just like reload from the cloud or some shit like that. And I've also heard that you can quit before you die in Dead Space. It's just a matter of me getting back to it, is all. But now I kind of want to focus on this one. Because there's a lot more trophies I need to get. Plus other games I need to play too. I need to get back to Wo Long. This is interesting though. Doesn't seem like we have infinite weapons. Does not seem like that's an actual thing here. Very interesting. Oh, but there's secret weapons too. So I know one of these is Matilda. Unlocked by obtaining a specific treasure. Okay. These are things I'm gonna have to look into. So, according to this, I'm missing a couple of weapons. I wonder how you get those. I'm definitely gonna be researching about like all of this stuff afterwards. So, actually, probably like right now before I go to bed. Yeah, incomplete. What do I have incomplete? A lot. Ah, okay. Hand cannon, Chicago sweeper. What's this? Cat ears? You just get cat ears? Okay. Get a hunk mask. Oh, nice. Okay. I really need to get the infinite launcher though. I think I want to save up everything just to get that. So we know Matilda, Chicago Sweeper, and hand cannon. Without using any bonus weapons. Definitely need to look into that. And it seems like for professional mode, you can use bonus weapons to get a S+. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Oh, I don't think I want to do 2 of these at the same time. Beating it on S+ without using bonus weapons? That's crazy. I definitely will need to. Okay, so I'm gonna get the infinite launcher, and immediately I'm gonna go into professional. And then, yeah, beat the main story within 8 hours without using a recovery item. Okay. Using only knives and handguns. I already messed this up. Okay. I mean, I can do this. Without missing a single harpoon? Damn. Got it. Yeah, some of these I'm gonna want an infinite launcher. I'm missing 6 weapons. Obtain all weapon parts, obviously that's in Matilda. Those are the Matilda areas. Obtain all treasures indicated on the castle map. That was my mess up. Okay. Definitely got some work ahead of us, but I can't wait to go through it. Alright. So, I guess with that being said, since we're almost at the 4-hour mark of the stream, I'm just gonna end it off here. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for just coming along on this journey with us, whether if you're watching now or if you're watching sometime later in the future. Whoever you are, you beautiful person, thank you. And with that, yeah, take it easy everyone. I'll still figure out if also try to figure out if I'm going to stream this later. I probably will. I'll probably call it like Aftermath or something like that, you know, or platinum runs, something, just so I can keep streaming it. But I probably won't post it on YouTube. I don't think so. I think I'll just keep it here on Twitch, or just keep it on the streaming until it ends up going away. I'll figure it out. But yeah, take it easy everyone.